Hey everyone. Action. Hey everyone, this is Mark the Window Cleaner. This is a special edition of Tool Talk. Believe it or not, this is episode number 75.
75?
I know, I've been holding off.
75?
I've been holding off for the longest time as to what to make the product for Tool Talk 75, because 75 is a special number. And anyway, I've got a very special guest with me. I've got Perry Tate of futureofcleaning.com. This, of course, always brought to you by windowcleaningresource.com. Reach it. And my new store, thewindowcleaningstore.com. Go check it out. It's going live next week. And today we're going to talk to Perry about an interesting new tool. You've heard of the AquaTap. We've heard some issues back and forth. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people they're so-so about it. But we've got something a little bit different, a little bit more innovative. Perry, you're here to talk to me about the AquaTap.
The
AquaTap. Sorry, you see, you hear the certain terms get thrown around a lot. The AquaTap from Peter Fogwell in Edinburgh, Scotland. Tell me about this. I've only heard the Facebook rumors about it, so tell me about it.
Well, I went to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Right?
Yep.
Not last week. I was there, and we drove up with Lee Burbage from the Window Cleaning Magazine.co.uk. So, and there's going to be a plane coming over.
Yeah, we're right by the airport here.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Action in Toronto.
So, and I've got the hoedown on it, like everything about it. And it basically works like this. It's really simple. Just, if your pole is in here and your brush is here, then we just have to turn it. Quarter of a turn, and it turns off. Quarter of a turn, and it turns on. And the way it's working is the tube can be coming up from inside your pole into that slot there, coming out and into this little fitting there. And then when it's open, the water's going to go through there, down here, and out here to the brush.
Okay, so let me see if I understand this correctly. So when this is on the pole, you got the brush here, so you put the brush up against the glass, make sure it's nice and flush, and you just turn the pole a quarter turn.
Turn the pole a quarter of a turn.
And basically you've got something, you're going to show me what's inside here?
I'm going to show you what's inside.
Okay.
Yep. So, let's take a look. We're going to take these pins out here. You can hold that.
Yeah, actually I've got to hold the door for...
Go through, guys. Go through. Like, it's great food.
Thanks.
I've got to recommend the filet steak. It's a legendary meal.
Okay, I'll hold the pins.
Yeah. This is a tool talk after dinner, isn't it? Here we go. So you can do this, and I'll tell you there's an upside of being able to do this as well. You can take these pins out, and we can take it apart and actually see what's inside it. So if you've got a tap at home, you'll recognize cheap taps have the rubber fittings.
Yeah, the gaskets.
Gaskets.
Yeah.
And expensive taps have ceramic.
Ceramic, yeah.
And this is what a ceramic tap looks like. So you can see in there.
Yeah, sure. As soon as you got that quarter turn, it's got the flow through.
Yeah, you can see, if you look in there, can you see? And then this one. So you can see that this one turned one way would shut that, and turn the other way will open that and allow the water to flow through. So the great thing, what Peter's done is use ceramic so it'll never wear out. So this is not going to have long-term quality problems. And the second thing that he's done is, if you look here, you can see the O-rings.
Oh yeah.
And they've been siliconed up.
Yeah.
So
and they're easily replaceable?
Easily replaceable, and also what he's designed it as is that when you get the AquaTap, you'll get two different sizes, right? So that you can actually change the friction level. So if you've got a big brush, you want it to be a little bit less sensitive. If you've got a small brush, you want it to be more sensitive. Yeah. So he's actually taken that into consideration in his design. And how's that?
That's awesome. Now the weight. I mean, I've felt an AquaTap. This is how much compared to that?
Fraction.
A fraction.
It's like grams, ounces, isn't it?
It's incredible. And when are these supposed to come out?
October it'll be out.
October.
Yep. Exclusive to the WCR store.
Okay.
And in Canada.
And in Canada. Through you.
Windowcleaningstore.com. So how much are we looking for?
$50.
$50. That's what? About
or under.
A little bit less than half.
Maybe
of
the release
adapter,
or maybe a third of the adapter.
A third
of the retail, right?
Oh yeah.
So we think it's an amazing product, super light, amazing efficient, practically no moving parts as in anything can wear out.
Okay.
Yeah, and compatible with gardener poles, reach it poles, any pole basically because it's a standard Euro thread and a standard Euro thread at the top. So
excellent. Okay, well, we're going to wrap this up. Another plane coming overhead. Like I said,
it's busy here in Toronto.
Yes, Perry Tate from FutureCleaning.com, WindowCleaningResource.com, WindowCleaningStore.com. We're all here to serve you. We're here to bring the most innovative products to you. Anything can be improved upon. The AquaTap obviously was one of them.
Yep.
So we've come up with the, not we, Peter Fogwell. Peter
From
Fogwell?
Scotland,
From
Edinburgh,
Scotland.
near
Yes,
Edinburgh, not really Edinburgh.
I heard the rumors for months, and I'm glad I finally got my hands on it.
It's amazing,
it
isn't it?
almost went disappearing a couple
Yeah.
times tonight. There's still time. You know, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to thank you very much for coming to Toronto. I mean, holy smokes. A Kiwi
Long
over
way
here.
from home.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Great having you here.
Thanks,
great
mate.
for helping me out with my little store launch today and showing everybody the reach and stuff.
Yeah.
And also the attachments are coming down the pipe.
Yep.
It's been wonderful.
Plenty coming.
All right, thank you very much. Everyone check it out. WindowCleaningResource.com, FutureCleaning.com, and the WindowCleaningStore.com. Whoop, whoop. Well, that was a fun preview of the AquaTap with Perry Tate and myself back in August. Here it is. It's 4 months later. The AquaTap is now on the market. Just a little refresher course here. Your incoming water source goes up through the top of the AquaTap, down through the bottom, and out to your brush head. And as Perry mentioned, it's a simple case of applying the pressure on the glass, and a little quarter turn of the pole to the right turns the water on when you don't want the water. Back on a flat surface there, quarter turn to the left. There you go, you're all set. Water's off. You can move on to the next window or whatever you need to do. So, even though it's not really water-fed season here in Canada, we've had a couple of winter storms already. It's plenty of sub-zero temperatures. It does get above zero from time to time, and yesterday and the day before were no exceptions, and I was able to actually go out and play around with the AquaTap and see how it performed. First of all, I have to tell you, it's a pretty solid piece of kit. The twisting action is a very, very smooth action. It feels like something that's going to hold up quite well over time, especially if you take care of it. It might get dirty water in there over time. You might want to open it up from time to time, flush it out. Other than that, like I said, it seems like a pretty solid piece of kit. Performed quite well. When cleaning high glass, didn't have any issues at all with the pole twisting and turning off by accident. However, when doing some of the more ground level stuff and turning the pole sideways in awkward angles, like to get behind my door handles and whatnot, if I did put any little extra pressure on one side of the brush over the other, I did have a couple of small situations where I accidentally turned the water off. These are just a couple of things that I think as water-fed window cleaners we'll get used to. We'll just kind of adapt to, already knowing full hand that if you put a little extra pressure on one side of the brush, you're obviously going to cause some twisting of the pole. It's just a simple case of just readjusting your approach to how you clean your glass, making sure you got even pressure. Peter Fogwell mentioned that he asked some window cleaners about that because he was a bit concerned they might have an issue with it. But window cleaners, they said, after playing around with it for about a day or so, they really didn't have any issue with that at all. Really performs well. Like I said, the AquaTap is a very solid piece of kit. Fits on any Euro extension thread. So, it certainly is something that you might want to definitely consider adding to your water-fed arsenal. And it's it's pretty decent price compared to other similar water shut-off devices. It's really that price point there is really sweet for everybody, I think. So go check it out, WindowCleaningResource.com. I believe they're running an introductory special on it at the moment. Now's a good time to snatch them up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.